What is going on, everybody? AHS Rules back again with another video, and we're here for another Ring of Honor TV review, episode number 54. Now, I'll say this, very much like last week, this was a quicker episode of Ring of Honor. I believe it was around 50 minutes. I don't remember off the top of my head. As a result, this should be a quicker ROH TV review. This episode and last week's episode, it's kind of been as an effect of the AEW taping schedule, and by default that kind of affects the Ring of Honor taping schedule, as the first two matchups tonight were probably taped like 2-ish weeks ago because it is the old AEW stage design, and then the last three matches that take place is the brand new AEW stage design that they revealed this week. So I just wanted to point that out before we get to it. Like I said, the quicker episode of ROH should be a quicker ROH TV review, and hopefully next week we can get some. If we're going to these quicker episodes of ROH, at least start building towards Super Card of Honor, because that's only 28 days away. I have absolutely no freaking clue what will be happening on that event, so we will see again closer to time. But the first matchup tonight is a women's TV title quarterfinal, Leyla Hirsch versus Red Velvet. The winner will face Queen Aminata in the TV title tournament down the line. An early armbar by Hirsch. After this, we see aggressiveness from both sides. Hirsch is able to apply a chokehold while sitting on the top rope, and then later is able to hit a superplex off of the top rope. Hirsch hits a German suplex for a close 2 count, and then Hirsch hits the best moonsault ever, but Red Velvet is able to grab the rope before a 3 count, and then after a series of roll-ups, Red Velvet wins, and like I said, will face Queen Aminata later on in the TV title tournament. Like Red Velvet's first round matchup, and this might be a case in almost all of Red Velvet's ROH matches. I remember specifically the last matchup, she got her ass beat and then just ended up winning in the end, And I like Leyla Hirsch. I kind of, was wanting her to win the damn TV title tournament. Obviously, that is not the case. We're in March Madness, March Madness, the tournament and brackets get busted. My bracket would be busted at this point, but Red Velvet advances. Next matchup involves someone that is also in the women's TV title tournament, and that is Abaddon, and Abaddon faces Judy Azul. Abaddon dominates with running knees. This is until Mercedes Martinez scouts Abaddon, because that is the matchup in the women's TV title tournament. But this does not stop Abaddon from winning when Abaddon wins with the Black Dahlia. I don't know how to spell that move, but I at least know how to say it, so there is that. We had 2 backstage segments during the portions of the night, so I want to talk about them quickly right here. The first one involves the Infantry, as they cut a promo promoting their new logo that is on their brand new t-shirt, while also mocking the Outrunners, because several weeks ago, during a match, the Outrunners used the Infantry's maneuver, and then the Infantry is like, hey, you shouldn't do that, and then, they're getting some type of redemption by mocking them in this promo. I kind of forgot about that a number of weeks ago, and the Outrunners weren't even on this episode, so we'll see if that leads to anything. And the other backstage segment involves the SAP, who both SAP and the Infantry are in the main event. The SAP spot Maria backstage holding Serpentico's mask, and they run up on Maria, and they want Serpentico's mask back, but Cole Carter and Griff Garrison are not there this week to face off with the SAP, and Maria says that they will not be doing anything until they win a match, because it has been a while since they have won. Next matchup is John Cruz versus Big Shotty Lee Johnson. John Cruz sneaks attacks, and this does not fare well until Johnson is prepared, and then John Cruz is trying to run away for a majority of the matchup. Cruz kicks out of a blue thunderbomb, but cannot kick out of an elevated reverse DDT, leading to another Lee Johnson victory. Next matchup was a extremely quick squash match. Nyla Rose versus Arcaria Di Maria. I don't know how the hell to say it. I wrote it down. I didn't hear the announcer say it, so I hope I got that right. But like I said, it was a quick matchup with Nyla winning with the Beast Bomb. As now we're at our main event. If you read the title of the video, there's a lot of competitors in this 4-corner tag team survival match. The teams include Jack Cartwheel and Gringo Loco, the Workhorsemen, the Infantry, and the Spanish Announce Project. And if I put in the title, I don't know if I've decided I'm going to put Angelico and Serpentico or the SAP. If you're wondering what the hell SAP stands for, it's Spanish Announce Project. If I don't put the other two and I had to resort to putting SAP, it's because the damn title would have been too long. There's that. Angelico and Henry start the match off with their tag partners quickly tag in. This does not take long until all the competitors get involved. The Workhorsemen double team on Cartwheel, including a top rope, Hurricane Rana, and foot stomp that is broken up by the Infantry. Cartwheel does a cartwheel to almost all the competitors on the outside, except for Carlie Bravo, who then does his own dive. And this follows this up with the Infantry winning with Boot Camp. Wrapping up this episode of Ring of Honor. Like I said, extremely quick. You know, I don't mind, for the sake of reviewing and not being like, oh my god, I have to watch all of this stuff, I don't mind the quicker episodes. But I also want something to freaking happen. Besides, like, the opening match, I just felt nothing happened on this episode. The main event was very good. The opening match was very good. But, you know, it is what it is. This is what I want. You know, I'm alright with the quicker episodes. The longer episodes, I'll watch them. They're fun. The main thing I want to know what the hell is going to happen at Super Card of Honor. I don't want it to be Final Battle, and we get to Final Battle, and we only like really have build to 2 of the matches, and then everything else is announced week of. That's kind of how the ROH pay-per-views have been, except for last year's Super Card of Honor. We knew a lot because this is when the ROH TV was starting up, and it was in Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. But Death Before Dishonor, no build. Final Battle, no build. Super Card of Honor, we're 28 days away. It's going towards the trajectory of no build, but you know, that's what I want. I want some build towards Super Card of Honor, and I'd be slightly more satisfied. Again, I said it's supposed to be a quicker TV review. I keep ranting and bantering on, so I'm going to stop now. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. You stay safe. You like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.